Hi friends, this is Agnello Rajesh from St. Angelo's Professional Education, recording an episode for Inspiring Conversations. Today the topic is pricing. It might be pricing of your product or it might be pricing of your services. The world is a very price sensitive market, and especially India. As entrepreneurs, we always arrive at pricing our products or services on the basis of the competition. We fail to do proper analysis of the right price. The only pattern followed by entrepreneurs is based on the price of the competition, and we try to keep our price a little lower to make sales happen and beat the competition. But almost all the times we realize that in spite of good sales, we fail to cover our operations cost and become revenue deficit. It's very important to arrive at a price on the basis of our input cost and not on the market conditions. Pricing your product usually involves considering certain key points, including pinpointing your target customer, tracking how your competitors are charging, and understanding the relationship between quality and price. The good news is that you have a great deal of flexibility in how you set your prices. Price alone does not drive sales. Your ability to sell is what drives sales, and that means hiring the salespeople and adopting the right sales strategy. Underpricing and overpricing are both dangerous. Underpricing will damage your profits and endanger the existence of the organization. And pricing beyond the customer's desire to pay will also decrease sales. One of the best ways to know the right price for your product or service is to know your cost well and also know your customer well. In the study, McKinsey worked with global 1200 companies. They found that a 1% price increase, if the demand remained constant, would result on an average a 11% increase in profits. I'm sure that's not bad. Think how many more units those companies and yours would need to sell to achieve a 11% increase in profits at your present pricing. The overall moral of the story is, it is worthwhile to have an accurate assessment of the impact of price increase and price concessions on profits. For example, have you unknowingly sanctioned the dramatic decrease in the profits by driving revenue gains by permitting your sales team to negotiate price reductions? Friends, get serious about training your sales team to sell value. Help the sales team develop an understanding of the competitor's product and the pricing structure. Re-examine the sales team's compensation structure and make sure it is aligned with selling profits. Review with marketing the merit of offering basic and premium versions of your products. It is a fact of life in business that you will have to raise prices from time to time. If you never raise your prices, you won't be in business for long. Keeping in mind to be competitive and still make the profits you deserve to make is very important that you realize this point. Lowering of prices is not a good practice unless you are using this strategically to cover more market share and have a price sensitive product, or if all your competitors are lowering their prices. But you still need to cover your cost, so it needs to be kept in mind that more sales will be required to achieve the target revenues. All this defines one thing very clearly, that you always need to be managing your pricing well. Remember, you set the price of the products. This could be the difference between the success or the failure of your business. This is Agnello Rajesh from St. Angelo's Professional Education, and this is an inspiring conversation with you on pricing of products and services. Thank you.